Well, what a couple of stories we have going into this vital second leg semi-final matchup between Manchester United and Bayern Munich, in which United's season truly hangs on this at this point. But in other news, there are strong rumours that Aaron Himmel could be making his final appearance as a Manchester United player. Well, it's from Old Trafford and it's live. Manchester United's entire season is hanging by a thread now, with no real advantage in the second leg to take here in the semi-final of the Champions League, and the Premier League slipping away. What does Gregg Popovich want more is the main question from these last 3 games, possibly 4 of the season. Whatever happens, Real Madrid may have already booked their place in the final. Who will join them at the end of tonight? So with fans scheduled to return to stadiums next week, there has been a drawn up plan to allow fans in for the Champions League final as well. So it is really going to be a fan ending kind of season, and we can't wait for it. One last question before then, though, to be answered, is who will book their place in the final tonight. It would be Gregg Popovich's 4th final in as many seasons, and a lot of big names are in and out of the team today, or on the team and on the bench, and it looks like Gregg Popovich might be alternating between his best players to try and save them for Wolves, because he would have probably loved a bigger gap to kind of consolidate the league and have to play his best squad or a secondary squad for this one, but he can't, because everything hangs by a thread tonight. And people are asking, what does he want more, to retain the Champions League or to win the Premier League? We're about to find the first answer to that question. For the first leg, it's 0-0, no goals. Bayern Munich are the away team here, so they only need to score once and their job will be made very, very much easier. Manchester United have it all to do, but they also have the league to think about. And Davies did a deal already and headed out for a corner, and Bayern immediately on the front foot. They want to catch Manchester United as quick as possible and sap the energy out of the team. The morale has been shattered at Old Trafford, and a lot of fans we spoke to over the last day are not blaming Gregg Popovich one bit. It just happens. Manchester United have had one of their best seasons to date since the retirement of Sir Alex Ferguson in 2013. They were unbeaten for almost the season's entirety until about game 25. And then they lost to about Wolves. I think it was like 40 or 50 games in total unbeaten for the season. Lost to Wolves in the FA Cup, which just kind of felt right, because Gregg Popovich has really struggled in the FA Cup in his tenure. He won the Carabao Cup against Liverpool in the final with a convincing display, winning by 4-1. But ever since that loss to Wolves in the FA Cup, everything has gone wrong, and the downward spiral that Popovich is on at Old Trafford shows no sign of abating. Even when Manchester United do manage to pull out a couple of really decent performances, it always seems to go sour there or soon after. And we'll have to see. A lot of people say that Gregg Popovich can't win both of them. He'll have to win one. He's already a Carabao Cup winner. Nothing can take that away from him. And this has not been, I'd like to reiterate, this has not been a disaster season by any means for Manchester United. This has been tremendous improvement. No one expected them to be unbeaten for so long. It caught everyone by surprise. That when it ended, everyone was really kind of, the run was great while it lasted. But the thing is, it's made the whole season collapse. Aaron Himmel powering into the box. Bruno Fernandes, he scored! Bruno Fernandes scores for Manchester United, and they're 1-up here. And now Bayern Munich have to score. Bruno Fernandes, the man who has saved Manchester United so many times to come over from Sporting Lisbon. It's a scrappy goal. Now Neuer still trying to recover the save he made from Aaron Hemwood. Bruno Fernandes able to tap it in. Now, the problem for Manchester United this season has been its defenders. They need to keep Bayern Munich out, because if they don't, then they will go out on the away goal rule over not having one in the first leg. It's all about defending now. Keep it tight for Manchester United. Defend the 1-0 lead, park the bus if you have to. It's all going to be all about defending now. Manchester United 1, Bayern Munich 0. So what will Gregg Popovich do? He needs to probably learn the art of defending, to be fair, because his teams have been all out attack since he joined, and we've loved him for it, but it's not really translated into results and trophies yet. And they've all, well, until earlier, Owen Fernandes almost getting another one on the board. That would help. So this means that we could see a battle of the Hazard brothers in the Champions League final, because Real Madrid are already 3 up against Manchester City, barring a collapse at the Bernabeu, I think it will be. Madrid are pretty much settled and booked into the final. There's something about Gregg Popovich that about the Champions League that Gregg Popovich just really loves. He really loves this competition. He's really good at it. Oh, David De Gea makes a splendid save with his leg. Bayern Munich need to score. They need to score now. Manchester United have problems keeping them out all season. Manchester United, Bayern Munich have to take advantage of that. Here's Costa. And De Gea throws his body in front of it. De Gea was eliminated by Manchester United when he was a Juventus player. Now he's on the verge of a Champions League final a season later. Nothing has been decided yet. Goretzka and Martinez has kept it in, and Lewandowski has put it out for a goal kick. Bruno Fernandes had to take that on and just hope that it hit the target. And goals have been very difficult to come by for Manchester United in the last 10 games of the season so far. But the one that matters may just be one that's booked them their place in the Champions League final. Gregg Popovich's 4th final and his 2nd consecutive Champions League final as the winners of the Champions League last season. Unbelievably, against all odds, they could just be on to retain their crown. Lucas Hernandez will get booked. Cavani goes down. It's a free kick. Cavani clips it in towards Fernandes. Wonderfully done. Edison Cavani, Bruno Fernandes trying to head it on goal. So, oh my goodness me, if the fans were allowed in today, it would have been such a tense atmosphere at Old Trafford. You can bet your house that against Wolves, Gregg Popovich will come out to a raucous reception from the Old Trafford faithful when he returns there later this week. But now, the mind is on the Champions League. Here's Kimmich. Oh, he's turned out by brilliantly, and David De Gea makes a splendid save. Bailly did well. He stuck with Kimmich there. Kimmich did really well to get by him. Almost David De Gea into a save. One of the last games that Manchester United will have on with the sponsor Chevrolet. Moving to TeamViewer next year. Lewandowski. What a volley! 1-1. Again, it's set pieces. And now Bayern Munich are in the driver's seat, because they have the away goal advantage And Lewandowski, he was always going to score. Look at that. What a volley by Lewandowski. What a goal. Nothing you could do about that. Diligent is right there. Lewandowski does brilliantly. Eric Bailly wants nothing to do with it, and you can't blame him because his hands are in front of his face. He would have conceded the penalty. Nothing they could do. That is just a fantastic goal by Robert Lewandowski. It puts Bayern Munich now in the driver's seat with the away goal advantage. Manchester United 1, Bayern Munich 1.
That's the Bayern Munich goal, number 9.
Well, there was no doubt about that. No doubt about it from the moment it left his foot that Lewandowski was going to score that. And like we said, it was just a really well worked goal. You can't blame anyone for that. Diligent was right there. Bailly had to get out of the way or he would have conceded a penalty. David De Gea can't get there because it's hit with such venom and power. It's just a well worked goal. And it's 1-0, and now Bayern Munich have the away goal advantage. Manchester United, they have to win. Simple as that. Here is Bruno Fernandes. And took a deflection on the way through to Manuel Neuer. Arguably the two best goalkeepers in the world in David De Gea and Manuel Neuer. Really kept it at 0-0 first time round, but not today. Here is Dan James. Wonderful touch there by Dan James. He's going to whip it in. Neuer's going to grab it. Take that one out of the air. Here's Costa. And here is Lewandowski. He's sunk. Goretzka. And Bailly's been dispossessed there by Isco. Well done by Bayern Munich there. And Bissaka, great tackle. And Hill leaves it for Tellers. And Tellers will play Torgan Hazard here. Hazard moving in towards Pogba. He's wide open and he's missed. The goal was gaping and Paul Pogba missed it. Could that prove to be vital? Paul Pogba, one of the best players in the world, and he couldn't put that in the back of the net. It's not his fault by any means. It was a peach of a cross by Torgan Hazard. Paul Pogba was wide open in the box, no one pressuring him. And one of the Bayern Munich players is down. I think he might be holding his face. The referee's not spotted it. And he has now. And it's, I think it might be Robert Lewandowski. And that might prove to be very bad news for Bayern Munich. I think that's Robert Lewandowski. Oh, what a shame. It is Robert Lewandowski. Ouch. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that's painful. He scored a wonder goal and now he's going off to be replaced by Gabriel Jesus, who signed for Bayern Munich from Manchester City, along with Leroy Sané. What a shame. And well, that hindered Bayern Munich. They can't let their heads drop now. And here is Jesus. Oh, what a shame. Bayern Munich, they have a cause to fight for now, but they can't let their heads drop. And here's Davies. Away by Diligent. Costa's clattered Cavani. Manchester United would have got the advantage anyway. Here's Torgan Hazard. And wonderful play by Fernandes and Torgan Hazard here. He's pulled it back towards Fernandes. Boateng gets in the way. The handball penalty. And there's a penalty. And Aaron Hibbert is immediately there to go take it, I think. Oh, Boateng. I don't think there's a lot they can do. It comes off his knee. Onto his hand. Bruno Fernandes has no confidence in himself to take it, although he has done pretty well at times. Aaron Hibbert with one of the most crucial penalties in his life. And he's put it in. Of course he has. Aaron Hibbert restores Manchester United's lead. Never any doubt. Never any doubt about it. The moment it left his foot, You knew it was in. Now Molnoy committed a bit too early maybe, but oh my. Aaron Henwood will not score many more critical penalties in his life than that. Send his team that he supported since he was a lad to the Champions League final maybe. We'll have to wait and see. And Boateng was unlucky to concede the penalty, to be fair. This is the second goal in the Champions League this season for Aaron Henwood. The first one was against Ajax from the penalty spot, ironically. Manchester United 2, Bayern Munich 1. Henwood to Cavani. Pogba. Henwood again. Manchester United probably just going to play the ball around now. Keep the ball. Now with Robin Lewandowski out of the game. United can build from here. Bissaka. And no one lawyer is going to gather it. No one's in the box. Forward by there by Matic to the chin. Well, in a season where Manchester United could have won it all, they won the Carabao Cup, and ironically, they might just lose everything else and retain the Champions League anyway. What a story that would be. If rumours are true, it could be a great going away story for Coach Popovich. Something about the Champions League that he absolutely loves at this point, because he seems to. It's been his competition ever since he stepped foot in the door. Lost to Sevilla in his first season. It's a mile away now. Beat PSG against all odds in his second season. Fell to Barcelona in the next round, unfortunately. Came back the season after, won it after beating Juventus in very similar circumstances to the PSG match, in which he was 2-0 down at the second leg of the quarter-final stage, I think it was, or the last 16 stage, as they went on to face Bayern Munich in the quarter-finals. And then went on to win it against all odds, really. Beat Bayern Munich by a goal to nil on aggregate, I think. And after the lockdown period ended and football returned with Project Restart, beat Lille and then beat Paris Saint-Germain in the most dramatic of circumstances. Paris Saint-Germain had a penalty in the, I think it was either in the first half or the second half. Paris Saint-Germain had a penalty that was controversial. Some people feel that the player dived and Fred was nowhere near him to make the challenge. David De Gea came up a hero and saved the penalty. And Thiago Silva scored, but Manchester United overturned and won by 3-1. Today, they're up by 2-1 against Bayern Munich and could have booked their place in the Champions League final. Still another hard to play, and Bayern still have that away goal advantage. Welcome to the second half here at Old Trafford, and Gregg Popovich has taken a great risk here. He has made a triple substitution. Donny van de Beek has come on for Bruno Fernandes. Juan Mata has come on for Paul Pogba, and Victor Lindelof has come on for Matic de Ligt. And I reckon the reason he's done that is to save all three of them for the game against Wolves and possibly Spurs. What a very interesting move. Let's see if this works to perfection. His team has the lead. If he can pull this off and then win the Premier League afterwards with this masterstroke, wow, what a story. We'll have to see. It's a risk. It's surely a risk, but it's a risk worth taking. He wants both of them if he can get it. Bissaka's gone down, and that's going to be a foul. I think it's going to be Juan Mata or Aaron Henwood that takes this. Aaron Henwood might as well. Here he comes. And Neuer saved it. I almost thought that went in. Aaron Henwood's been getting really good at his free kicks over the last season. That's the ball there. Well, Manchester United up against Wolves in a crucial Premier League decider. Liverpool have a game in hand over them. If they win that, then they are in the driver's seat. If they win the game in hand, Manchester United have to draw or win, keep their title hopes alive, and even then a draw might not be enough. If Liverpool win, Manchester United must win. Will David De Gea feature in those games? I think he will. He has to. It was a beautiful goal by Robin Lewandowski. It's such a shame that he went down. Aaron Himmel converted the penalty. And as we said, it's been penalty drama all season long for Manchester United. Of course, they went through past Borussia Dortmund on a penalty shootout. Aaron Himmel had the deciding penalty against Ajax. Now he's scored this one. Penalties galore at Old Trafford for our coverage this year. We've had 1-0 draw, and that was the first leg in this very contest. That's the ball past James. Here is Mata. Here is Martinez. Gabriel Jesus. Davis. Look at Alex Tellers, he's smothering him. Davis has to take the shot and force De Gea into a save to force the corner. Well played. Manchester United's weakness has been corners, and now De Ligt's out of the picture. They could probably take advantage of that. It's a goal kick. Why is it a goal kick? It's a corner. That's unbelievable. In any case, here come Manchester United with the ball. Van der Beek. They're playing Dan James, who was looking to. And Neuer goes back to his keeper. The Bayern Munich defender goes back to his keeper. Down for a United throw, and Bayern Munich going to make the substitution here. And Alphonso Davies is coming off for Leroy Sané, just like it was in the first leg. And Alex Tellers is taking a while with the throw here. Goes into Aaron Himmel. No one seems to really want to close him down. And even if you do, you can't. Aaron Himmel playing it to the corner. He's going to whip it across. Himmel can surprise you with moves like that sometimes. Wise old fox Aaron Himmel. 32. Still banging in the crucial goals he's been doing since day one. And like we said, not the most technically gifted player, but boy does he play his heart out. And he did there. And Aaron Hemwood's love for the game has been somewhat diminished, he'll admit it. But as far as playing for Manchester United goes, you never lose that. One has to wonder whether Aaron Himmel will go back into retirement if Coach Popovich doesn't stay on. I don't think he will. I think Aaron still has unfinished business at this club. Still wants to win at least everything else one more time. The Premier League he hasn't won since 2013. At least one more of that and one more FA Cup would do it for him, I think. Now a Carabao Cup winner and a UEFA Super Cup winner as well, don't forget. We often forget that because it was so long ago. Here's Leroy Sané. Bayern aren't going quietly! Goretzka has put it in. You cannot stop Bayern Munich. These two are going hammer and ton for it today. The effort from both teams has been sensational. It's almost a shame that someone has to lose. And Manchester United to lose in this manner. It is defensively again. Wan-Bissaka probably in the wrong position. He actually trips up David De Gea, I think. Bissaka does go there. To be fair, David De Gea probably could have been doing a little better position-wise. Why is it so bad defensively for Coach Popovich? Leon Goretzka makes it 2-2 now, and that's Bayern Munich back in the driver's seat. But Manchester United have regained some of that spirit in this game by coming back already.
Leon Goretzka.
Can they do it again? It's been such a thrilling end to the season. Everyone who's a neutral is probably thankful that Manchester United have had a stuttery end to the season. It's given us so much tension to all leave us on the edge of our seats. Hernandez gets stopped there by Lindelof. Hernandez gets it back and David De Gea makes the save. And here we go. Bayern Munich getting into this game. It's a wonderful move. Costa! It's saved by De Gea. Tellers is fouled. And it's a free kick. Here's Aaron Henwood. Well, the goal from Lewandowski deserves to be a game winner. It was a fantastic goal. Here's Leroy Sané by trying not to concede the penalty this time. De Gea gives it up. Over to Torgan Hazard. Mata. Tellers whips it in, and Neuer gets their first. United can make no more substitutions. Gregg Popovich has already made all three, and you can understand every one of them. One sucker to Cavani and three in the box. Couldn't do anything. Wolves and Spurs in the Premier League follow this encounter for Manchester United in the league. We need to win the games. Plain and simple.
Coming off the pitch.
Javi Martinez for Tolisso.
To be replaced by number 24, Corentin Tolisso.
15 minutes to go. Bayern Munich ahead on the away goal rule. Manchester United still in it. Isco. Costa. They'll play Donny van der Beek out for a throw. Bayern Munich doing the best thing they can, and that's keep Manchester United off the ball. Oh, wonderful pass. Costa's onside. Alex Tellez heads away. As far as Kimmich. Oh, he's shown the ball to Aaron Henwood, and Aaron Henwood took it. And now Torgan Hazard is away. Mata's making a run. And no more Neuer. Going to go for that one. And Aaron will be pretty miffed at that because he did all the good work getting the ball in the first place. All these goals that Manchester United have scored, it seems such a weird sense of irony that it's going to come to almost nothing. And it really has opened the eyes that the defence is a problem for United. They need more central defenders to cover for Lindelof and Legit. And Goretzka's given him the lead. David De Gea made the initial save. It has been a problem all season long, and that could be game over. And David De Gea and Bayern Lindelof again, just nowhere near him. The defence just hasn't been good enough for United, plain and simple. And you can't pin that on Coach Popovich because Manchester Legit has been the best signing they've made in a long time. But they're leaking goals far too much. Far too many leaked goals for Manchester United. It's been covered up, really. The defensive cracks have been covered up by the multitude of goals that Manchester United have scored this season, but it's become a glaring issue since the goals dried up about 5 or 10 games ago. Bayern Munich were always going to be a tough fixture, And the holders, Manchester United, will not be retaining their title. Even if they were to get a goal now, they would still go out on the away goals rule. It looks over. Bailly tries to clear it. And Manchester United's end of season has been monumentally wretched. And it's a shame. But you can't pin it on Coach Popovich. You can't pin it on these players. The defence has been poor, yes. But sometimes it is how it goes. And that's what fans have said for this week. We interviewed a lot of them just before coming back to the stadium. We asked the opinions and almost everyone unanimously agreed that Gregg Popovich is not to blame. He has done an exceptional job. He's taken this team to another semi-final. He took them to the Champions League last season. He won the Champions League last season. He still has a chance to win the Premier League. He won the Carabao Cup this season. He won the UEFA Super Cup. Gregg Popovich has won no matter how you dress it up. But Manchester United's defending has not been good enough. And all these goals that they have scored over the course of the year sadly could amount to absolutely nothing, and that's definitely going to be the case in the Champions League. The holders will be eliminated by Bayern Munich, and Bayern Munich have their measure of revenge after losing in the last 16 before the lockdown last season. 2 more minutes. Dan James has gone down, but he looks okay. The only thing Manchester United can do now is win the Premier League. And even that's hanging by a thread now. By Hazard. Gregg Popovich tried to be resting his best players for the rest of the league season. Dan James forces Manuel Neuer into probably the last save of the game. Manchester United are going home. No matter if they score from here now. Hazard. Neuer clears it. And Bayern Munich have eliminated the champions of Europe. They are down at the semi-finals as their season continues to plummet. Oh my, what an effort. Bayern Munich, even with losing Lewandowski early on, were too strong for the holders. And Gregg Popovich's season is falling apart after being unbeaten for at least 50 games. It's all come crashing down, but the fans are unanimous. It's not his fault. Manchester United 2, Bayern Munich 3. And as expected, Real Madrid had already booked their place, and it's Real Madrid and Bayern Munich in the UEFA Champions League final. In other news, a phenomenal year for Ryan Mason could culminate in the winning of the Europa League, and they will be up against Real Sociedad in the final. And it's fair to say that Ryan Mason is making a serious case to be Spurs head coach next season. That is for sure. What a performance, considering the guy had come in just out of nowhere after Jose Mourinho was unexplainably sacked. Ryan Mason's come in and just given Tottenham fans hopes of a European trophy. Wow, what a story.